Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be talking all about my hair and my current hair care routine and how I got my hair so long. A lot of people ask me, Bree, how did you get your hair so long? How is your hair so long? How is it so shiny? Please tell me all your secrets. First off, I just want to say there is no big secret here. I haven't been taking a magic pill that's going to make your hair grow. There are just certain things that I do in my hair care routine that really kind of benefited my hair and really helped it grow to the length that it is. So this is all of my natural hair right here, and as you can see, it is very, very long. Very, very long. It comes to about my belly button and no extensions. This is all my real hair. I promise you, nothing fake is in my hair. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first off, my hair type is thin to medium. I have very thin hair, but I have a lot of it, so it makes it look a lot thicker than it actually is. And my natural hair color is not black. I do actually color treat my hair to get it this black. I wish my hair was naturally black, but my natural hair color is actually a dirty dishwater blonde, kind of like a light brown color. And I do have my roots coming in. This is maybe about 2 months worth of regrowth, and you can't really tell in this lighting, but in like the daylight you can really see like my roots. And the number one thing with my hair is very low maintenance. I don't style it a lot. I don't use a lot of heat on it. I don't use a ton of product in my hair. I am someone who just kind of lets their hair do whatever. I kind of just let it, you know, grow, do whatever. And also I do work quite a bit, and my job requires me to have my hair up, so I do wear my hair up quite a bit. So I don't really have the time to kind of style it and do all these crazy things with my hair. That I think that's like the number one thing as to why my hair is so healthy, is because I don't do a lot to it. And that's really going to make a huge difference if you're someone who uses heat or bleach or color on their hair very, very often. You are going to experience more damage with your hair, and you are going to have a harder time growing your hair if you do things like that. So that's probably the number one thing why my hair is so long. Honestly, I have not had a haircut in, oh my gosh, probably close to a year was the last time I went and got my hair cut. And I really just kind of let my hair do its own thing. But that is something that I do like to do on a somewhat regular basis, is I will go in and just get a dusting on the ends of my hair just to make sure all the dead ends are off. Because if you're someone who just never gets your hair cut, your hair is going to get to a certain length and then it's just going to stop. Because if your hair is super damaged and there's a lot of dead ends, it's just going to keep breaking and it's not going to be able to grow. So every once in a while I will go and get my hair trimmed at a hair salon. I will just tell them, I just want the dead ends cut off, you know, I just want a dusting. I don't want inches cut off. That's also very important. So if you're someone who is trying to grow your hair out and you notice you're kind of at a plateau with your hair growth and you're like, oh my gosh, what is happening? I highly recommend you go and get just a dusting of your ends just to get a lot of the split ends cut off. For instance, my hair, I am definitely due for a little bit of a trim just because it has been so many months since I've gotten my hair cut. So my hair color is, I kind of go back and forth with this. I do go to a salon to get my hair colored. My hairdresser has been coloring my hair black for a couple of years now, and I have had black hair for maybe about 3 to 4 years. And depending on my financial situation, because if you do go to a salon to get your hair colored, it can be pretty pricey depending on what you're getting. And if for some reason, you know, it's not in the budget some months I do my hair at home myself, and we will get into that in just a second. But when I do go and get my hair done at the salon, she uses matrix color on me. For those of you who are maybe hairstylists or color specialists, you know exactly what that is. So she does use matrix color on me, and we do the blackest black because that's personally what I like. Now keep in mind, if you are someone who has black hair who wants to change your hair color to a lighter color, it is not going to be an overnight process. It is going to take many, many months and a ton of money to lighten your hair. Whereas in my situation, I really like my black hair. I'm comfortable with my black hair. I think it looks very good on me. So I just keep my hair as black as possible. I do not see myself in probably the next 5 years with a different hair color. And if I do decide to do, you know, lighten my hair a little bit, I will go to a salon to do that. But for now, I am going to keep my hair black, so I do dye it as black as possible. If you're someone who has always dyed your hair black at home with box dye, it is going to take even longer because box dye is obviously more damaging than professional color at a salon. I hope that makes sense. So really, it all kind of depends on the month. I do like to go about 6 to 8 weeks in between root touch-ups. I like to have an inch or more of regrowth on my hair. The number one reason is because roots don't really bother me that much, and two, it is a lot healthier for your hair. If you're someone who goes and gets your hair, you know, bleached or dyed every 4 to 5 weeks, there is going to be more damage to that, whereas with me, I like to wait as long as possible in between colorings, and I do like to do about 8 weeks, and depending on my financial situation that month, like, you know, if I have something else going on that I need to pay for and I can't afford to go to the salon, I do it at home myself. So when I do it at home myself, get ready to cringe because I use the color that comes in a box. This is probably the worst thing you could do for your hair, especially when it comes to the color black, because black is by far one of the hardest things to remove from your hair, and especially if it is box dye, because there is a lot of additives that do cause more damage to your hair, and especially in black box dye, there is a lot more stuff that really sticks to your hair, and it's very difficult to get out. So if I do this at home, which I have been doing the last couple of months because with everything going on in my life, I haven't been able to afford to treat myself at a salon, so I have been doing this route for the last few months. And when it does come time to touch up my roots, I will just touch up what I need to. You definitely don't want to go over color that you have already put on. For instance, when I do my roots, I put about an inch down, and then the last 5 to 10 minutes, I will put whatever is left over. Just kind of brush it through my hair just to get rid of any spots that the sun may have bleached out. But if you do put it all over your head each time, you are going to have the issue of buildup, and it is going to cause a lot of damage to your hair. Especially if you are bleaching your hair, never ever overlap your hair, because that is going to cause breakage and you're going to give yourself a nice big beautiful chemical haircut, and nobody wants that. But yes, sometimes I do use the box dye. I have been using box dye on my hair for years and years and years. Even when I was a platinum blonde, I always did it at home. This is the Revlon one, and this is the natural blue black. I like this one because I like how black it is. It gives me that really nice kind of jet black look, and it also gives me kind of like a blue black look, which I really like. My hair has always been very tangly, very knotty. Ever since I was a kid, before I even touched my hair with color, my hair is just naturally tangly and very knotty. So when I brush it, I have to be very careful. When I do shower and get out of the shower and brush my hair, I use a wet brush very lightly on the ends. You don't want to just pull the brush through your hair, because again, that can cause breakage. Now when it comes to washing my hair, I am also someone who struggles with greasy hair. I have always struggled with greasy hair ever since I went through puberty. My hair has always been very greasy. So I am that person that 100% for sure, I do wash my hair every single day. I know they say you're not supposed to, because it's good to have natural oils go through your hair and repair it, which is fine, but me personally, I do not feel 100% clean unless I give my hair a good wash. I love washing my hair. I love the feeling of clean hair. It just makes me feel better. So I do wash my hair every day, and I am going to show you some of the shampoos that I do like to use on my hair. But when it does come a time when I don't wash my hair every single night, I will use some sort of dry shampoo. But again, I'm not a huge fan of dry shampoo just because I don't like the chalky feeling that it leaves my hair. So if for some reason I do have to use a dry shampoo, I literally just use baby powder in my hair, and I'll just kind of sprinkle it all throughout my roots and just kind of rub it in a little bit. Another question I get about my hair is, how do you get it so shiny? To be perfectly honest with you guys, I have no idea, especially since I do sometimes use box dye at home. My hair has always just been very soft and very shiny. As you can see, I have absolutely no product in my hair whatsoever. I washed it last night and just let it air dry. That's another thing, is I never ever use a hair dryer on my hair. I always just let my hair naturally air dry. And my hair just always has been very soft and shiny without putting anything in it. So that's just kind of a perk at think that's just kind of like a genetics type thing. Now when I am in the shower, there are a couple shampoos that I do really like to use. One of them, this has been my favorite recently, this is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Volume Filler Thickening Shampoo. It just looks like this. I recently discovered this about a couple of months ago, and what really kind of caught my eye is that it is a thickening shampoo, and since I do kind of have thin hair, I really want full thick looking hair without using a lot of product or heat in my hair, and this has been absolutely amazing. It does make my hair feel and look thicker than it actually is, because like I said in the beginning, I do have kind of more thinner hair. And then I also use the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Total Repair 5 Repairing Conditioner. It just looks like this. Sorry, it's like all stained from my shower. I will definitely put this on the ends of my hair, like while I'm washing my body or shaving my legs. And I feel like this just kind of really helps keep my hair in a good state. And then another thing that I just started doing recently with my hair that I've never really done before is a once a week shampoo. And what I mean by a once a week shampoo is just an anti-residue shampoo. This one by Neutrogena, it's just an anti-residue shampoo. There's no scents to it, there's no benefits to it. All it is it's just a once a week shampoo that's going to get rid of any buildup or product or, you know, like hairspray, hair gel, shampoo residue if your shampoo has sulfates in it. This is just going to kind of give your hair a fresh start. It's going to get rid of all that buildup. I know a lot of you are probably looking at all this stuff saying, oh my god, what are you doing? You are drying the shit out of your hair. Yes, I know. That's why it's good to have the natural oils go through your hair to kind of repair and moisturize your hair. But with me, I don't like that feeling. I like to have fresh, clean hair. So make sure that you are using a shampoo that is good for your hair. Make sure you are taking any advice that you can get from your hairdresser. Make sure you're getting regular trims. Don't use a ton of heat. Don't change your hair color every other day. You know what I'm saying? So it's just kind of very straightforward. And those are just kind of the things that I use to keep my hair nice and healthy and really super long. Like, this is probably the longest my hair has ever been. Also, a lot of people have been asking about my undercut and if I am growing it out. And the answer to your question is yes, I am. No really real reason. I like to change my hair up every once in a while, and sometimes, you know, I'll go and shave a part of my head and then I'm like, okay, I'm over it. I want something different. So I am currently growing out my undercut, and it is getting pretty long. Like, I can almost put it in a ponytail now. I will go ahead and show you guys the progress that it is at. Okay, so it's not perfect because it's like all up in my hair right now, but here's how long my undercut is currently getting. So we are getting somewhere, we're making some progress, but that is how long it is now. I'm sorry if this video wasn't helpful. I'm sorry if a lot of you were probably expecting for me to show this miracle serum that I'm using on my hair and my hair just poof, grew like this overnight. It is definitely a process. It is definitely something that you have to take your time on. But regardless, I hope I gave you guys a few little good tips and tricks, especially if your hair type is very similar to mine or your hair care routine is also very similar to mine. Hopefully this was helpful in some way, shape, or form to you guys. So that is all that I have for this video. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you give me a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to go down and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Also, make sure you go down and check out all my social media. I have Instagram at BreeAnn Barbie. I have Facebook at BreeAnn Barbie. You know, just make sure you go on all my social media, like everything, so you can keep up with a little bit more updates about when I upload and things like that. But until then, I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!